Hello, everybody. What is going on? I am AkumaNexus, bringing you guys my first impression, thoughts, and review on episode 1 of Mob Psycho 100. Introducing Mabukun. So, of course, if you're enjoying, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I will be reviewing this anime periodically. So episode 3 actually came out today, so I'll be doing 2 and 3 combined. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, love your feedback, and let's begin. Show starts off kind of very hyped up actually to start off, showing us the power escalated limit of Mob, which I'm assuming, since it's called 100 and the character's name is Mob and he's a psychic, I'm assuming 100 is his cap. You know, similar to how Saitama had the final punch move that he had in One Punch Man. I'm assuming it's the exact same writer of One, that he's also gonna make this character stupid busted, which you've seen so far. He is stupid broken and busted, even younger than Saitama, a middle schooler. And not to mention as well that he can kill spirits in the snap finger. So let's introduce some characters. They introduced us the beginning character. Obviously they showed us Arakata Reagan. He is the owner of Spirits and Such Constellation Office. My man is a con artist and everybody believes that he is good. And you know what they do a good job at in this show? They do a good job at hiding the fact if he's actually good or not, especially in this episode 1. You know, maybe overall, we figure out at the end of the episode, or you figure out later on that he actually isn't even like strong, he's actually very weak, but he's very good at hiding and masking it. And the show's very good at hiding and masking it as well. This entire time watching the series, I actually could see how well they did and portrayed they did to show him be so weak and last minute do some crazy stuff, maybe he's actually good or not, to then actually show you that he's just very good at bluffing. That's the humor in the show, and I was blown away. I really was. I actually thought that maybe he's might be good. Turns out he's a freaking con artist, you know, but hey, I was blown away, bro. I was blown away. Get to eventually get to be shown when he finds out some spirit that's actually bothering him, some couple. That's actually, they show a lot of humorous moments. I see something's wrong with her face, and I'm like, yeah, her face is ugly. So I love the humor in the show, similar to how the humor was in One Punch Man. I think I'm gonna enjoy this humor as well. Also, the Easter egg of the butt chin guy in the beginning, similar to how in the beginning of One Punch Man. Oh my god, what? That shit is gross, bro. Like, get that shit like surgically removed. What the hell, bro? We don't judge, right? He calls up the main character though, Mob Shigeo. His real name is actually Kagayama Shigeo, but everyone calls him Mob. I don't really know why they do. Like, is there like a term? Is there I'd love to find out overall why they do. But they call him Mob, even though his real name is Kagayama Shigeo. He's a middle schooler, and as we see in the show, his mom isn't nuts about him. She thinks that he's a failure and a letdown. The father likes him, and the brother sees him as a younger brother that needs guidance, and he wants to be that older brother that guides him, you know? So that's kind of the way. I feel kind of bad for him because his mom is a complete ass. Like, shut the hell up. What? I don't know if the brother too as well is a psychic or not, because he was able to bend that spoon back, but I don't think bending a spoon can make you a psychic with your bare hands. Shigeo bended the spoon, you know, with his mind accidentally, you know? So it seems as though maybe sometimes he can't control his powers and sometimes he can, because first off, we see that he destroys every spirit in this entire series with an ease. Even when they go into the cave where this mob of bikers were killed by a banana. Like, they died to a banana. Like, L? That's a massive L. Nothing but L's. L. We get to see that Mob actually just destroys a top tier level spirit like it's nothing, because the bikers are hyping up the spirit that's lived for 100 years, and that you already know sounds powerful, because you know if this show's gonna make the main character broken, every villain is also broken, but the main character is so broken that he can defeat any villain that is broken with ease. That's how broken the main character is. Broken. I said broken like 5 times. But that's what the developers really like to do. Like, they like to make it to where the main character is so busted that they want to make all the villains extremely busted to show how busted the main character is, you know? So, it's pretty crazy, but what we've seen from One's history, that's exactly what they like to do. We see it from Saitama as well. How every villain is very stupidly busted, but then Saitama's way more busted, so he's supposed to be able to beat these busted villains to show how broken he is, you know? And Mob seems to be pretty broken as well. Even for a younger version of Saitama, he's a middle schooler. He's very young, and he's just powerful. But at the same time, we get to see as well, I guess he's from different similarities between him and Saitama. I guess Shigeo is a little bit more curious than Saitama is. He's already got some interest in some females. He has a school life, whereas Saitama, he was just kind of like a man that just was a letdown and then actually become a god, basically. But we get to see as well, a lot of times you see that my man Reagan is conning everybody, but it seems to be working, and he's actually seen as the best what is it called? Something of the century or the 21st, something like that. Wow, I'm sick. Please bear with me. But it is something to do with the century. He's like the 21st century's best spirit killer, I guess I'll say it for now. And Mob is his client who's been helping him. He's a student, and you know, Arakata is a master. It's very cool that I think more like towards the end when they're in the biker gang cave. I think it's so cool how Arakata acts. He just acts like such a badass, such a cocky badass. He's like, you handle the weaklings and I'll get the tough guys. Even though he's clearly lying and he's weak as shit, the show makes it seem like he is very powerful. Like the scene where he had salt all over his fist and Shigeo completely neutralized his attack. I was like, oh, are we actually gonna see that he's strong? The aura, the hype up of the show, are we gonna see if he's strong or not? He ends up being a total weakling. He punches the crap out of him, like, he actually got a blow. And he's like, oh wow, that punch felt like it was nothing. Did you even hit me? I was like, what am I talking about? I am being deceived because it is made by one and they like to do humorous stuff like this, you know? So I'm like, what am I doing? I fell for the bait. They are baiting us and I have fallen for the bait. So, rip, am I right? Rip. But overall, this show is very interesting. The ending is amazing. I love the aura within the show, the humor of the show. I love where the show is headed. The pacing is actually really good. The humor is what I like the most, because most anime and humors I actually don't find funny at all, and I think it's very like annoying, but this was funny. I liked it. Definitely think it's worth the watch. From my first impressions, I will be reviewing this show as we go on. It's a Sunday anime, so episode did come out today, which I'll probably be reviewing tomorrow, episode 2 and 3, because I want to get a review before I actually knock out today. So thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you already haven't. I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye.